Hey guys, it's Retro Coyote and you're tuning in to The Rerun, YouTube's newest furry and nostalgic podcast. And I am Retro Coyote. How we doing, guys? It has been a busy month of April for me here at The Rerun. And so we're going to talk about that and one of my latest and greatest projects that I'm having a blast with. And it's been helping me out a ton. And I'm going to tell you how it can help you a ton as well. But before we get into that, if you enjoy the content here on this channel, then make sure to like and subscribe. We're growing our community here all the time, and I'd love to have you with us. Also, if you want to support the channel, perhaps a bit more directly, we have a Patreon. Check it out. There's a link in the description. It gets you early access to these videos as soon as they're done, and it gets you a shout out here in the video. But yes, it has been a busy month for us here at the show, and I told you a little bit last week about Texas Furry Fiesta. I went there and I had a great time with a lot of my friends. Met some good people, some new people, met some old friends, and honestly just kind of marveled at how quickly the furry convention scene has kind of exploded in the last couple of years in terms of popularity and attendance numbers. We had over 8,600 people attend, which was an absolutely bonkers number to think about, and hotels are struggling to keep up. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about this week. This week, I want to kind of vent some of my frustrations and tell you guys about a problem I've been having and a possible solution. And it's something that you can do as well. So I have been watching things like Netflix, YouTube, whatever. Obviously, it's what everybody's doing. Streaming is the way of the age, right? It's the age of Netflix, Disney Plus, yada yada. Problem is, a lot of these services are getting heavier and heavier on ads. And the ads are getting longer, the ads are getting more numerous, the ads are getting worse. You remember here years ago on this channel, we used to hang out and stream together and watch old commercials. Those commercials are masterpieces compared to what's going on today. I enjoy, and I have in fact enjoyed sitting there and watching hours of old commercials. Stuff we'd usually skip as kids, right? If we could. But they're getting worse, they're getting more numerous, they're getting longer these days on things like YouTube and other streaming services. Netflix is having ads. Twitch has ads. Games are going to start having ads soon. And it's gotten out of hand, quite frankly. So I wanted to set something up to where I could come home, plug something into my computer, and just watch it on my TV and not have to worry about, I could just nod off and go to sleep, not have to worry about waking up every 4 or 5 minutes to click off an ad, right? Just turn it on, forget about it. Now, some of you might rightly say, well, you can do that with DVDs for the most part. And yes, you can. Physical media, like DVDs and VHS tapes beforehand, they're great, they're awesome. I have them, wonderful, right? But I want something digital. Not only because my collection isn't very big, it's still growing, but I want something easier, and I want something that takes up less space because I live in a very small apartment. All right, it's little bitty. So the less space I have to have something take up, much the better. But so what I'm doing is I'm taking things like SD cards and thumb drives, and I'm building a media collection. Shows and movies that I grew up with, that I enjoy, that I can sit there, plug into my computer, hit play, and binge freely. That's what I've been working on. And it's worked a treat too, because I can sit there and be like, okay, well, we're watching this today. Click, and it just boom, 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 boom. It just plays. And it's amazing. Like I said, it's great. Especially, like I said, if you're like me and you're just sick of the streaming services. Because they control so much of the media and how it's distributed these days. A lot of stuff has just become harder to find unless you have physical media of it. And the physical media is as old as it's ever been, and it's only going to get older and harder to find. So What I want to know is this. And I want you guys to tell me this down in the comments. Are you getting fed up with ads? I believe they're getting worse and worse and more numerous and longer. Tell me where you enjoy most of your media and how that ad experience has affected your enjoyment of it. Give me some recommendations down in the comments as well. Not just for stuff like cartoons, but that's obviously it's what I enjoy, it's what I grew up with. But any kind of shows from like the 90s or early 2000s, stuff like Friends was really good. We have that on DVD in our media collection. And yeah, tell me how would you like to enjoy a lot of your media if you had complete control over it. Where I can recommend getting some of these, video files, movie files, things like that. I can't really tell you too much because, obviously it's technically piracy, right? And I don't want to get in trouble. But what I can do is recommend that you look around a site called the Archive, because it is a repository for all sorts of media for the preservation of said media. If that's something you're interested in, or you just want to have a look around, see what's being preserved, I can definitely recommend the Archive. But that's what I'm going to be working on in the next couple days, weeks, just building up my digital media collection so that I can just sit there and binge without ads bugging me every 5 minutes like some digital mosquito sucking up my time and patience. Can you tell I'm a grumpy old man? Anyway, that's what I'm working on. I just wanted to tell you about it and get this episode out there for you guys. Like I said, I know it's late. It's been a busy month, but I'm glad I had this time to sit here, chat with you, and vent a little bit about my frustration of the modern ad experience in our streaming environment. And hopefully offer you guys some ideas as to what a solution to that problem might look like. Anyway, like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content here on this channel, and make sure to like and subscribe. We're growing our community here all the time, and I'd love to have you with us. Also, if you want to support the channel more directly, then make sure to check out our Patreon. It'll get you the video a little bit early, and you'll get a shout out here in the video. Until next time, guys, I will see you guys next week, and I'll tell you all about the Ren Fair I'm headed to this weekend. I'll definitely take some pictures and video of that. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Bye.